I think fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot. We've always been there, and it's always been just been a phone call away.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather, live at 5.
Clouds are starting to stream into some parts of the area here late this afternoon from the northwest. Here's a live look at the Arctic Air Skycam network, and you can see the clouds thickening up here, especially in our shots across southern middle Tennessee. Mid to high level clouds, not quite as much in the Huntsville shot and not nearly as much for sure in the shot from Florence here, but clouds are starting to move in with time, and that will continue as we head into the overnight hours. Here's a look at Viper Live Doppler radar, and nothing on radar currently at the moment. We're in the mid to upper 50s over North Alabama. Most of us into the lower 50s here over southern middle Tennessee, but a little warmer, back closer to 59 degrees as you head into Hardin County, Tennessee. Temperatures will be a little bit warmer as we head into tomorrow with sunshine and a bit more of a southerly wind starting here as high pressure shifts off to the east. And then a storm system starts to gradually approach from the west that will give us rain chances from the weekend. You can see this little disturbance here passing through the mid-Mississippi Valley. That might give the slightest chance of a shower this evening to parts of the area, but chance of rain is only 10%. You see how dry it is, and you see that little wave is falling apart as it approaches. So I think we're mainly going to be dry for the overnight hours. This is just a temporary increase in cloud cover before more sunshine for the daytime of tomorrow. But you can see that mid to high level cloud cover here this evening. That continues to stream through for the overnight, but temperatures are allowed to still drop down into the low to mid 30s across southern middle Tennessee and the mid to upper 30s across northwest Alabama. If you take a midpoint between the two, it would be about 35 degrees for a morning low. And then as we head through tomorrow, plenty of sunshine, more of a southeasterly wind starting. Daytime highs tomorrow likely up into the upper 50s and mainly lower 60s across a large part of the area, but clouds start to approach as we head deeper into tomorrow evening and especially overnight tomorrow night. I am starting to think more and more, though, that any rain shower activity holds off until the daytime hours of Saturday, but it does start to move in by the afternoon. And then still later, the heavier rain moves in later overnight Saturday night and into the first half to first 2/3 of Sunday. The system has inched a little bit slower, but I do think it's starting to lock in on its timeline now. So showers off and on any part of Saturday, especially during the afternoon. But the heaviest, steady, widespread rain holds off until late Saturday night. And then I would say about the first 2/3 of Sunday, some locally heavy downpours, maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain, and maybe some rumbles of thunder and a 30-mile-per-hour wind gust. But with this track of low pressure this far south across the area, and us not getting into unstable air, I do not see any signs of a severe storm threat across our area Saturday or Sunday. That would be off to the south of us, down over South Alabama, South Mississippi, and the Florida Panhandle as the low pressure crosses the area. And then as we head into Monday, we're back to sunshine. We start to get more of a southerly wind, and we're going to be warming into the 70s as we head into next week as that southwest wind intensifies with low pressure passing through the plains, even though the clouds will start to increase some as we head into next week. So no signs of any Arctic air anytime soon. The lowest daytime high we have for the next 7 days is in the upper 50s, and you can see we're lower and maybe approaching middle 70s in a few spots as we head on into next week. Your forecast for tonight, clouds start to thicken up across the area. That will continue overnight, but then closer to daybreak, they start to break back up again. Overnight lows in the 30s. It's going to be low to mid 30s in southern middle Tennessee and mid to upper 30s over North Alabama. We're back to sunshine for the daytime hours here of our Friday, but later tomorrow night, clouds increase once again, and then showers start to arrive as we head into Saturday, and then the heavier rain and rumbles of thunder from late Saturday night into the first 2/3 of Sunday. Again, I do not expect a severe storm threat for the Tennessee Valley with this. Back to sunshine for Monday, and then some mid to high level clouds start to move in Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but we're warmer with a southwest wind back into the 70s next week. That's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.